Krakow is the second largest and one of the oldest cities in Poland. The former capital dates back to the 7th century and has been one of Poland's most important cities and an educational and cultural epicenter. The St. Mary's Basilica at the main square is one of the main highlights. It is this view that you see so often on Instagram and blog posts. Every hour, on the hour, the hejnal is played from windows of St. Mary's Tower. If you can time your 239-step climb to the top of the tower on the hour, you will get front row seating to watch the bugler play the hejnal. This spot also has the best bird's eye view of Krakow. The main market square is a little square in the heart of Krakow, surrounded by impressive architecture and a nice mix of restaurants. You can get a horse carriage ride here to the castle. Do haggle. I saw the prices go down from 600 to 200 Zloty. The square has a truly historic feel and you can easily spend a couple of hours here exploring it. It is filled with outdoor cafes, tourists, vendors, horse carriages, and a crazy number of pigeons. While you're here, it's a nice stroll around the square. If the weather is nice, have a drink or a meal at one of the many outdoor cafes that line the square. One of the most unique photo ops in the square is with this gigantic head at the base of the town hall tower. Located right at the heart of the main market square, here is its centerpiece, the Krakow Cloth Hall. It was once a major center of international trade. Traveling merchants met there to discuss business and to barter. Present day, the spot remains bustling with tourists all day, from the morning to the night, searching for the perfect souvenirs, exploring the gallery with stalls, or just enjoying the views. Built during the 14th century, right next to the cloth hall is the Gothic-style red brick town hall tower. It's the only original structure that remains after the original town hall was demolished in 1820. For another bird's eye view of the main market square, climb the 110 steps to the top of the town hall tower. The view is nice, but the one from St. Mary's Tower is definitely the winner. Florianska Street is one of Krakow's most famous streets. It runs from the main market square down to the Florian's Gate. It's just 3 blocks long and filled with boutique shops, souvenir shops, convenience stores, and a few restaurants. I skipped it, but if you want, you can walk along the top of the walls of Florian's Gate. It's quick, it's inexpensive, and it offers an interesting view down Florianska Street to St. Mary's Basilica. While exploring the beautiful streets, you'll also come across the very candid and pleasantly surprising art market in the Old Town area. I quite like the cozy street-side cafe restaurants as well. Barbican is a round defensive fort that sits just outside the Old Town. It's really not that exciting inside and skippable if you're low on time or energy. You simply walk a loop on the interior part of the fort. Grodzka Street is a wide, picturesque street that heads south from the main market square towards Wawel Castle. Like Florianska Street, it's very popular with the tourists. As you walk down the Grodzka Street, you will pass 2 of the most famous churches in Krakow. The gate in front of the Church of St. Peter and Paul is lined with marble statues of 11 of the apostles. Next door is the St. Andrew's Church, an ancient church that was built between the year 1079 and 1098. It is one of the oldest buildings in Krakow, and it is the only church that survived the Mongol attack in the year 1241. Running almost parallel with Grodzka Street is the Kanorinska Street. Touted as the oldest street in Krakow, this is another picturesque spot for a quick stroll. For a scenic walk to the Wawel Castle, I decided to walk along the Vistula River towards the cafe ground. Just like Warsaw and Gdańsk from the previous videos, Krakow too has an amazingly functional yet scenic riverside infrastructure. Krakow is one of Europe's most walkable destinations, with many of its main attractions within the boundaries of its beautiful old town. But many travelers forget that all great cities are built on rivers, and these can be an excellent way to get a new and relaxing perspective on some of the sites. Krakow is no different, as the castle compound looks directly over the water. What's more, rivers can also be a canny and underused method of transport. Spotting water taxis or sightseeing ferries is quite usual. The river cruise is inexpensive and absolutely worth the money. En route to the Wawel Castle, you will pass the Wawel Dragon, a fire-breathing statue of the dragon. This spot is also popular amongst families and kids. Cited as one of Europe's most beautiful cities, Krakow's old town with Wawel Castle was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in the year 1978. It was one of the world's first sites to be granted this status. Sitting atop a hill just south of the old town is Wawel Castle and Wawel Cathedral. There's a lot to do here, and you can easily spend at least half a day visiting all of the sites. Fortunately, the way the ticket system is designed, you only pay for the attractions you want to visit. You can stroll the Wawel Castle grounds for free, and for many people, this may be enough. This is a beautiful spot to visit with a unique cathedral, manicured gardens, and an assortment of historical buildings. The castle grounds opens at 6 a.m, so you can really get there early if you want to. If you're planning a trip to Poland, most likely Krakow is high on your list of cities to visit. Krakow is a beautiful city with a story to tell. It is a perfect mixture of historical sites, affordable restaurants, museums, vodka bars, tower climbs, and boutique shops. There are some places where no matter how much time you spend, it always feels less. Krakow was one such place for me. I spent 4 days here. One of the days was used for the Wilinska salt mine day trip. And overall, I think 3 days for the city was a bit rushed. Nonetheless, I covered quite a bit of the city highlights and had a fantastic time. I met amazing people and experienced incredible hospitality. I hope I can return to Krakow again because this trip surely felt cut short. Krakow truly deserves all the rave and attention it gets from the tourists because the city is well equipped to cater for every crave a visiting tourist might have. Do like and share this video if you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more from Poland and subscribe to be notified when the next video is up. As always, thanks for watching, keep exploring. This is Rahul for Roma Realm, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.